I'm reading Game of Thrones right now,
Big
the
deal.
book. Have you guys read those?
Now, how does that feel though? Going to a series that's probably not going to finish.
I think it's going to finish. I think it might already be finished.
No.
I have a little theory because I've been going on a little Game of Thrones kick because I did like the show. Didn't like the ending. There's nothing. A lot of people feel that way.
I like it.
You liked the ending?
Yeah, shut up. I love the ending.
You like the ending of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to redo that episode of your podcast right now.
Yeah.
How did you? It's so rough.
I haven't done the episode, but yeah, so I'm
I was like, I don't remember, but who knows?
Okay.
So we'll do it.
Well, anyway,
because I need to hear this. But
we'll table
continue.
that. We'll table that.
It's okay.
But yeah, then I was like, I was just like, just Google, is he ever going to finish these books? And then I read a fan theory that was like, he hates the criticism and they think he's already written the last 2 books and he's just going to, when he dies, post them.
Guys, I'll try to find out for you.
Or not
because
post them, but...
A friend of a friend who's been working with him for a long time, knows a lot about him, so I'll find out for you and I'll get back to you.
What? It's that easy, everybody. if people have been debating this for years, it was this fucking easy the whole
just right
time.
here.
You're joking, right? Or do you actually have a friend of a friend?
I have a friend of a friend. I don't want to get any more specific.
No.
Yeah, who works with George R.R.
Okay.
all the time.
He goes by GRR.
I know, yeah,
He
I
prefers.
don't know, whatever. Like Martin, the guy. But he works with him. He works with him all the time. Like creatively too. So they really go way back and they know each other. So I'll find out for everybody and for the world, and I'll leak it.
That would be huge. You
can
heard it here first.
You can just leak it to me, and then
You'll finish the leakage.
I'll let it slip out in an episode by accident.
Like, oops.
That's so exciting.
I know.
That's so cool. I don't have any insider information like that.
I'm not trusting this.
It's okay.
I believe in the relationship. I believe your headcanon exists for you. I just don't know if the guy's gonna do it.
If he's gonna let it slip, you mean?
I think the friend of a friend already knows. I just never bothered to find out. The friend of the friend knows. That's my guess.
They know for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's gonna come out.
Yeah. So keep listening to this podcast. This is where we'll release the news.
This is what I would, if I was George R.R. Martin, I wouldn't like that there's all these Game of Thrones nerds being like, he drinks too much soda. He needs to, I'd be like, look, don't want me to get healthy so I can do more work.
Yeah,
like
it's
that
a
would
weird motive, right?
Then I would be like, I'll passive aggressively kill myself with Mountain Dew just because I don't appreciate.
He doesn't.
So that part I don't like, but I do. Finish your fucking shit.
Yeah.
Frank Herbert, this guy, he lived for Dune.
Was he eating a lot or not?
I don't know how.
Orson
But I
Welles
don't
did.
think so because I think he was obsessed with health. Because Dune is like one big referendum about not being a fat person. It's very.
So he was a Chad.
What's a Chad?
Chad's like
just like
cool
a
guy.
workout bro.
Swole
He was
guy?
like a swole guy at the gym. No, it's like the whole book, like they describe. It's very much about like self-discipline, and then like any bad character is morbidly obese, and any good character is like, or not good and bad is, there's shades of it in everybody, but the clearly bad characters are all big fat people.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
And it is interesting because, big people big characters in general, they don't necessarily this is not a threatening feature, right? Like,
no,
this is to a villain. Like, you don't imagine first thing I think is that they're huge. It's like, no, a lot of times it's scrawny,
Well, there's the different types.
Spider-like. Sure, there's always different types.
The big guy, I think that's a villain archetype, and then there's the Jafar.
Yeah, there's the big. Oh yeah, Jafar with the height.
Height.
And that more okay, I'm a little
Yeah.
yeah.
A vaguely gay Disney villain.
They code villains in these ways. It's very Harry Potter style.
Yeah.
They used to do in the 80s. They would have it. It would this is like a famous thing, and It's Always Sunny. but like opposites. It was like the bad guy wears all black, and the good guy wears all bright colors, and you just know as soon as they're on screen, even with no audio, you could tell who's good and who's bad.
Yeah.
Like they make it used to, like old school movies, they don't do any humanizing of the villain. No. And it was simpler that way.
He's just
Simpler
a bad
times,
dude.
Better times, I say. In many ways, no. I'm no opinion on that.
I like it, just a bad dude.
I kind of do prefer when they're just a bad dude is bad and you can go on the ride. I don't need to know why, like, who's the bad guy in Die Hard? Hans something? Hans Gruber.
Gruberman.
So good.
There's no scene where, like, Hans Gruber, like, calls his child and is like, I got to get this money for her leukemia
Right.
treatment.
I don't
No,
need
fuck that. Like, he's bad, and we just know he's bad, and Bruce Willis needs to beat him. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the recent G20? You guys see G20?
No.
It's I forget who's in it, but the female president, a G20 summit, gets attacked, so it's kind of Die Hard-ish.
Okay.
Where she has to go save the day. But the guys that are doing it, they're like trying to stop. They're trying to like rebalance the world economy and in a fair way.
Yeah.
Aw.
You know,
Oh,
so you're like, yeah, these guys are bad, but you kind of humanize them too much, where it's like, let the guys go, let the guys do their thing.
That's kind of it's an interesting argument, because I've heard people be like, the best villains are the ones where you go like,
Genre dependent.
you go, I kind of agree a little bit with what they're doing, maybe not the way they're doing it. But it's an easier movie. I don't know. I appreciate the old school, just clearly evil villain.
I mean, Stephen King, right? Like one of the strongest of his villains is Man in Black, that he keeps keeps popping up on different books. The Dark Tower and other, I think The Stand too. And that's like pure evil, you know? I mean, like a lot of his villains,
Yeah.
King's villains are all pure evil. It's like maybe they had the origin where they started off pure as children, as babies, but then some core wound happened and they turned evil. They chose the dark side. I mean, like that just makes more sense to me.
Yeah. Are we going to get the Pennywise backstory where he's like,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I was a happy clown, and then my brother was taken from me by ice.
Gordon, stop doing that.
Okay, your dog is making some lovely noises. We love the noises. You guys can't hear him,
Love
but
it.
Licking his stuff.
But
Sorry. A humanized it clown is even more terrifying than a purely evil one. And
I'm bored. Like this is boring to me to find out his backstory. Like who fucking cares?
yeah.
I just watched the new Hunger Games, which is a backstory about how they started, but also from the point of view of the main bad guy.
The abundance.
They
Snow.
Snow. They needed to punish people, whatever.
Yeah.
We get why it started, but I don't care to see the love story, origin story of the bad guy.
Yeah.
Why do you think was it all there to show their humanization?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know, because it's a canon that people are familiar with. So they're like, we can make some money. And they're like, well, this character was old in the last one, so he could be young in a new one.
Used to bone.
Yeah. Oh, he did. And it's a half musical. It's very strange.
What? It's a movie about the Hunger Games.
Yes.
And it's a musical.
2025?
Half musical.
And it's about the bad guy's like childhood.
Yes.
It sounds horrible.
Just like the
Why did you
whiteboard
see
of
it?
bad ideas.
What made you see it?
Well, my wife had just read the book, and then I was like, oh, should we watch the movie? I'm not going to read the book, but, I like Hunger Games. Don't get me wrong. I was like, we'll give it a shot because you're excited about the book. So that's why we watched it.
yeah.
What's the opposite of hunger? Over 8 games?
Yeah, the full.
Full game.
Satiated.
Everybody just tired and had too much food.
Yeah, the bloated games.
What's the opposite of games?
I don't know.
Satiated
Games.
homework?
Well, it depends. What are we talking? Games.
So like not fun.
Yeah, boardom.
Chores?
Laying still.
Chores.
Satiated chores.
Satiated
Satiated
chores.
Chores. Great movie.
On the heels of Naked Gun, I wanted to make my fantasy spoof Clothed Sword, Like is we could just take naked
Gun? I would say
clothes,
flower more than sword.
sword. Flower is the opposite of gun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Than
think
sword.
flower is the opposite of gun?
More so.
Or is sword
Well, I know in
more the
every
opposite?
hokey video when a soldier has a gun, some fucking 22-year-old chick puts a flower in the barrel of it.
True, it might
So
be.
I'm pretty sure it's the opposite.
Yeah, flower might be. So clothed flower.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's like a Lolita.
Clothed
Flower.
Might have
gross.
to
Did you
Google that. on
Did you see
Incognito.
Naked Gun?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
I was laughing so loud that
good.
the people sitting in front of me
Left.
looked back, and they did leave at some point and
Yeah,
came back.
they
I
moved.
think they complained about me.
It was me.
How could they complain about you laughing in a comedy movie?
I was loud.
You were loud?
Yeah, like I was just getting me, so I was doing a very specific loud laugh.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it? Just don't do it into the mic.
It's hard. I don't. I might complain. I could see it.
And it's like every 20 seconds.
I could complain.
But I was laughing.
It's
It
an
was
improv show
good.
laughter. Like, when you really want to get on the Herald team and you see an improv team perform and you're like two friends who made on it and you show
you're
your
hyping them
support,
up,
you're
yeah.
hyping them up. You're laughing so hard.
Well, this is the thing I
And
wanted
it's not
to get.
natural. Whatever is coming out of your mouth, it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of stored trauma released from generations before. It's not healthy.
not
I've heard a
real.
lot of weird ass laughter in improv shows all over the place.
Do you remember the lady that would go, ha?
In iOS, right?
Yeah. Ah. Oh, I loved performing for her. She was amazing.
It's in a way it is of trying to share the spotlight with the performers.
Yeah. I was trying to be in Naked Gun. That was my casting audition.
Well, you did audition for the main part, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting? It's like if somebody makes a unique enough sound in their life, you'll remember it for the rest of your. I mean, my brother's soccer team had a older mom that had adopted one of the kids, and the whole game she would go, pretty, like every time they would kick the ball.
Was she from another country?
I don't know what her deal is. I was like, Christian is 6 years younger than me, and it was when we were in New Jersey. So I was like 11. I wasn't even on the team. I would just go to games, and pretty has been in my head for 29 years.
That'll mess you up. That'll mess you up.
Yeah. Pretty.
I mean, some actors don't even need to have, and some are very talented, but if they have the right voice, right? That's half the battle. If
Baldwin's got a great voice. Alec Baldwin. That's he does a lot of those. Like when you go to the planetarium, and it's like Mars, the red planet. It's half the time. It's Alec Baldwin.
Morgan Freeman, obviously, right?
Morgan Freeman is
that
another
voice.
classic. It's like
Friend Natalie Palamides, I would say one of those people. Her
Yeah,
voice
she's got a
is
distinct voice, yeah.
super distinct voice. Amazing. Yeah.
What's the guy who just died? Kill Bill actor. Michael something.
Fassbender's dead?
the guy that choked himself in the closet. Coming?
No.
Because that guy also died.
Yeah, David Carradine.
Yeah.
He's got a good voice too.
Yeah, but
yeah.
he choked it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh,
on
Michael
Kill Bill.
Madsen.
Michael Madsen. Yeah.
Michael
yes.
Madsen. Does he have a distinctive voice?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the
I
voice.
guess he does. Yeah.
I just saw the Kill Bill 4-hour cut. So I'm very Kill Bill actor headed right now.
Yeah.
And oh my God, a great cut. 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
It better be good.
It was the same as watching 1 and 2 back to back, but it was good.
Yeah, I always feel so bad for Lucy Liu's character.
Yeah, just because
So
she
hold-
died.
Just
and-
couple of
just
seconds,
just gotta have a little
a little
crush on
silence.
Lucy
Ruthless
Liu.
killer.
Just
Yeah,
have a
you
little
mean
crush
she made you horny? He's like, I feel bad for her. No, you are horny.
All right, well,
This is different.
Come on
Just
now.
Walking past some pretty girls on the street. Ooh, I feel bad for her. Terrifying.
Another one I remembered, if we're still talking, I can't tell, about, I wanted to fill in some female voices that are, I remember fondly. It's, what's her name? Holly Hunter?
Holly
Yes.
Hunter.
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter, amazing voice, right?
Yeah.
Just you hear her, I don't even know. I feel like she voiced one of the Smurfs, I want to say. And I was like,
Okay.
Oh, well, because I watched Smurfs.
Yeah,
my
your-
daughter. That was
your
my daughter.
parent
My
movies,
3-year-old's,
yeah.
second movie that she saw in the theater. Not at home though. She watches a lot of movies, y'all. Screen time saves
There's
parents.
lives.
Yeah.
You got a rocking 10 hours of screen time a day. What's she
I know,
doing?
but I'd say a solid hour a day.
Solid.
for
That's
sure.
not so bad.
No, and she does so much like outdoor activity where she gets like just dirty playing, like, you know what I mean? She
Yeah.
gets so much outdoor time, but then she's like an addict. She's like, I want to watch a movie, and it's like
Movie head.
yeah.
You gotta love that.
I'm like, dude,
you know.
I mean,
A young movie
both
head.
parents and movie heads. That's what
Yeah,
you're gonna
it would
do.
be tragic if she didn't like movies.
How old is your daughter?
Just turned 3.
And she's watching like Citizen Kane, and she's like, I
No,
don't see
I
what all
was
the
watching
fuss is
Citizen.
about.
Speaking of Citizen Kane, guys, so I rewatched it. Right, the first time I saw it, I fell asleep. Well, I was very tired.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored. I was just sleepy.
It happens.
But 4 out of 5, I'd say. My husband's very upset because he thinks it's the
It's
best
great.
movie ever made. Like, he actually thinks that, not because we're supposed to think that. But I'd say solid 4.
4 out of
Yeah.
5 not bad.
Yeah.
That's great.
Any thoughts? Any recent?
I had the same. I've only tried to watch it once, and I fell asleep. And I was like, "That's enough. I don't feel like I need to push myself
No.
to get through Citizen Kane.
Yeah, so I
I already know what
it.
happens. I already know what he
Rose
does.
Gold.
Spoilers,
You know what Rose
yeah.
Gold-
So it's like, yeah, if it didn't get me the first time,
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like getting over the guilty that you didn't watch a movie.
Oh yeah, there's definitely no guilty. No.
There's too many. I was just watching a Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. You heard about this? It's a trauma movie where a cop gets.
I know Lloyd from
You know
years
Lloyd?
back. He's
Oh my
crazy.
God, we
what
love
a fucking
Lloyd.
womanizer, man. I don't know. That's a nice way to put it. What a
As she
horny
said-
old
I tell you,
bastard.
great guy. She's like, womanizer. Fuck.
Yeah, fucking.
I don't know him
Just
that
a
well.
horny old bastard.
He's a strange guy.
Shout out.
But yeah, this movie where this cop gets infected with, or like given the superpower of this Kabuki Man.
That is a classic trauma
Thing.
too, right? Like that's one of their top 5. I feel like that's a really solid one.
I don't know where it stands in the like.
I saw like
trauma.
2 traumas. Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I think it's one of the weirder ones because I was reading an article about it. That's what made me want to watch it. And they were talking about how it's like they wanted to make it a family-friendly movie, but then Lloyd Kaufman is like, I don't want to do that. So like
Well, that's
a
funny.
woman's getting sexually assaulted in it. There's
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
in it.
Let's
It's just,
try though. Let's try to make it work.
but it still has like a lot of kid-friendly. But my point being, I watch bullshit like that.
yeah, you do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You watch a
Like-
lot of bullshit.
that guy, I did I used to do a show at the in New York called Welcome to Hell, and that guy came to it. It was like a trauma night or whatever. Trauma? It's trauma.
Trauma night.
I've
That's
never-
like an LA
Trauma is
comedy.
how I feel about
comedy
to meeting
thing.
that guy.
Trauma.
Trauma, yeah.
Yeah. So I've never watched any of those movies, but his whole crew came, and I was doing a character on that show, but like everybody else in that show was just like the biggest fan. He was the weirdest dude in the world. And like backstage, everybody was like trying to hang with him. I talked with him for 5 seconds. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I just went and sat at the bar and was like, yeah, I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know what kind of movies that guy makes, but like I have no interest in it could be
speaking
the
with
greatest
them,
movie of all
yeah.
time. Like he was so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
And he usually hangs out with people who are obsessed with him. So he probably has inflated ego, like in general. It's just he's constantly in the situations where people worship him.
True. Yeah, I think like most of his movies are like no budget, low budget. Like people work for free to
Little factory.
get more jobs, later, which it worked out for a lot of people, honestly. But yeah, you should watch some trauma movies. Surf Nazis Must Die is a
Surf
great one.
Nazis
Yeah.
must die. So your argument is like he can never catch up on all the good movies that you need to watch because you were like he watched a lot of bullshit.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think Joe watches a lot of good movies, but then he also watches the movies that Joe likes. Like you need to have for everybody. You need to have high culture and low culture like indulgence. I feel.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
yeah. So it's just I'm just
I watched. We went to the Hollywood Bowl yesterday and did
Right.
Jurassic Park with the LA Philharmonic
Man.
Nice.
playing orchestra
That's nice.
during. And here's the thing: it's to me it's a summer blockbuster movie. It's a great movie. It's an amazing movie.
The OG you're talking, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. The '93.
It's the score from the Chris Pratt Jurassic World.
Well, no, but didn't what's her name just come out? The Scarlet's.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one yet.
Pretty good. I liked it.
Okay.
It's no Jurassic Park, but what is?
No.
Sure.
No, nothing. Yeah, very few things are. But what was annoying the shit out of me was like, so they'll like pause the movie for like intermission and stuff. It's just like an excuse to hear the Philharmonic play. And there's people next to me because we're sitting like kind of up top. They're just fucking yapping away. Like, oh yeah, it's whatever. The movie's taking a break, or oh, it's just the end credits. I'm like, motherfucker, there's an orchestra playing, right? Like, this is part of the art. You could just go. You could just watch Jurassic. It's been out for 30 years. You don't need to come to the Hollywood Bowl just to watch Jurassic Park and talk through the credits. It was infuriating.
Yeah, because like
Infuriating.
for a normal movie, credits. Yeah.
It was Joe. Remember?
Did you hear a honking type laughter?
I did not hear a honking laughter. No, I don't. I think you're in the clear.
But yeah, like credits during a normal movie, I think you can then talk quietly. Not at one of these things.
No.
Because you're right. That's like part of the show. That's what you paid the money for, was that.
Don't be a dick, you know? Just whoever that person is listening, obviously. Don't do that.
I had to do a bunch of research on Philharmonics.
Great guy.
Because they were like the guy directing Jorvin, whatever his name was.
Phil?
They were like, he's just been promoted, or he just got a new job at the Vienna Philharmonic. I'm like, what are the best Philharmonics?
Ooh, nice.
And then
Did you
a
ask
top 10 list.
ChatGPT, be honest?
I asked, but I was driving there. It was when we were driving back, and then my wife was, I don't know what she was looking at, but she never uses AI. She does real Google searches, so it probably wasn't AI.
Real Google searches, which now automatically come
But you
with
can just
AI.
scroll past the AI overview and you get to the good stuff on Google, the meat and potatoes Google research. But it said the Cleveland Philharmonic was like top 5.
That's crazy.
You would have never guessed, right?
Never guessed.
I would have guessed like Vienna and all that because you hear that
Vienna.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
think of Sydney.
Oh, that's true.
They got like that nice building that's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
New York,
Sydney Opera House. or
LA,
something.
yeah. But no, Cleveland.
Wow.
I think it was Vienna. Berlin, Cleveland was 1, 2, 3.
It's nice that they got something.
Hell yeah.
What's Cleveland? Yeah, what are they doing to get that Philharmonic
I don't know what they're doing,
so
but they're
Phil
doing.
is from there. He was born there.
birth certificate?
Philharmonic.
Oh, wow.
The guy who founded it.
Yeah,
all?
and he invented the harmonica, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He had many years in Blues Traveler where he just ripped on that harmonica. It was pretty
Well,
good.
he was great in that.
He was very harmful though. He fucked up a lot of people.
He's a womanizer. Yeah, Phil Harmonica, love him. Invented the harmonica and invented putting stuff in a container
Filling.
until it's that's the word. Yeah, he invented both.
Oh,
those
you know what?
things.
He was inspiration for Monica from Friends, the TV show. What? There's Monica in there.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
hope so. I only saw the pilot. It's not great.
Comedy like
They
this
were gonna-
and more available on Shut Up, I Love It, the podcast.
Basically, what'll happen in like the first couple minutes of the show that Sasha desperately tries to rush me through because I'm just saying the worst things. Yeah,
I
that's-
edit it usually because you don't listen to it anyway.
I wanted to let you guys cook
That's
there.
true. That's
you
true.
guys are cooking.
I think we had a couple more in us too.
I
They
know,
were
so-
gonna really decrease in quality more so.
I don't know. I feel like at some point they decrease, but eventually they become so bad that you break through like a bubble and
think
you're
we
like in
can
a
become
different
funny
universe.
again.
It's like taking DMT, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
you're like
you
with
see-
the elves.
you
You're with
see the elves, yeah.
So that's a thing with any type of stand up or like live comedy. You can do something until it becomes so aggravating to the audience that now it becomes the funniest thing you've ever done in your life. I've watched people break through that barrier and it is incredible.
Yeah.
It's like reaching the speed of light.
Yeah.
When you're like, now you can really just do anything and it's hilarious to the audience because they hate you and love you at the same
You
time.
put them in the state of being that
It's
you
such
can't
a-
get any other way.
Sometimes I get my wife in that state where it's like she really does not want to laugh, and I make a really dumb joke, and it really annoys her. And it's like, if I just commit for the next 5 minutes, this could turn into something beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
It's a risky road. Because sometimes you don't break through, and then you're just hated by the masses.
You're like, oh, this is a 3-day, 72-hour breakthrough. Do I have it in me?
Do you have it in you? Do you have the commitment? But yeah, it's a good. I remember there was like a comic I saw one time who had a bit about I can't remember who, somebody on TV, and he was like, "Here's my impression of this person who's self-congratulatory, Oprah," and he just turned around and he started like patting himself on the back, but he did it for like
20 minutes.
It was like 5 minutes, but like that's a long time if it's actually 5 measured minutes. And you just watching the room's reaction to like, we get it, fuck you, oh, he's really not gonna stop. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna think it's funny in 2 minutes. 3 minutes in, it starts. You break a couple people. The audience fights with itself, and by 4.5 minutes, people are pissing their pants. Like it's like
it's mastery right there.
Can you commitment? But this is my other thought.
Was he looking at the audience or not? I have just a question. Like,
no, he's not looking. He's not looking at the audience, which makes it easier.
Okay.
And it's like I'm of two minds, because that Kaufman-esque style of comedy can be like, it's like, oh, it's so brave. It's like, yeah, or you just don't give a shit about the audience's experience. Yeah. And it's like,
and what's more brave, that or earnestly writing material and being like, hey, I think this is funny. And will you think it is as well? That's a little more brave than
it is
I'm
more
just
brave.
going to tap my head.
It is more brave. But what Erick, you're describing, the reason I asked if this comedian was connecting with the audience, because like connecting with the audience would make me almost feel like it's almost like what they call a clown bit at this point, like of where modern clown is, where you don't have any prepared material, right? Like you have like a seedling maybe of an idea, maybe nothing. But then it's through your interaction with the audience and reading them and like kind of feeding them back where you just received and kind of mirroring it or connecting with some audience members and really having nothing prepared is where you see the mastery. It's like the opposite of being prepared. And a lot of it is good, a lot of it is bad. But I wonder if this is one area where stand-up and clown can intersect in this particular type of bit.
Whatever that area is where stand-up and clown intersect, I'd like to build a Berlin Wall style barrier and let it. I can't stand clown, and when I was doing improv, and I was like, improv and clown are much closer than stand-up and clown.
Well, can I hook you up with Chad Damiani, a personal friend, one of the
clowner?
closest friends. He's a clowner.
He's a clowner?
He's a Pennywise type guy.
He's the main clown guy in LA, and he's a good friend, just dear friend. He does stand-up and clown at Elysian. All kinds of names from small to big. And I think he would love the fact that you hate that shit.
I'm sure he would.
And he would.
You'd be a great mark in the audience.
I'm sure he would love to know that I hate every minute of what he's doing, so he can focus on me, and I can become part of his fucking art.
But anyway,
I'm sure he's a great guy.
As he humps your head or something.
He's a great guy. He's kind of an asshole, right? Sucks.
Yeah.
Don't clip it.
Yeah.
I won't clip it.
For all the times he's made fun of my facial hair.
Yeah. I can bleep his name out, by the way, too.
That's usually what I love Chad.
No, he wants that.
Love the guy.
That's what he gets for making fun of my fucking facial hair.
Happy to make fun of him, but and this is the thing with just talking about modern clown, but also not getting too much into it because I haven't seen that much. But people who do it really well, like Natalie Pilamides, that we earlier mentioned, is the most watchable, incredible, wonderful thing they've ever seen. Like, for example, her show Hatched, that I saw one-person show. And I mean, again, I'm with my husband who hates clown with his whole heart. Like, he hates any audience interaction. That's not what he wants to watch. Stand-up, that's good. And then I bring him to that show, and he's just it's one of the most incredible, life-changing things he's ever seen. So people who are good at it, they're really good at it. And she, of course, put a lot of writing into it too. So it's not just
Yeah, it's not just I'm going to go up there and start acting weird and see where
it's a show that fires on all cylinders: performance technique, connecting with the audience, jokes, characters, like whatever. So of course there's but overall is different disciplines. Clown is hard on me too. Like I can't. I'd rather watch stand up or mediocre improv any day over a mediocre clown.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a tape of my parents having sex to create me than watch the greatest clown performance of all time.
I mean, I
can't do it. It's just something about it.
Creepy? What are the words? It's adjectives.
Self-indulgent shit.
Yeah.
It's like so not. It doesn't feel like it's for the audience at all. And I would even look, I like this character I did that got on America's Got Talent that was on the show where I met the dude from the Trauma,
the founder.
That guy, like the character I do, it's the Grim Reaper, and he's like doing stuff on stage, and like there's moments in that show where like I don't say anything for 90 seconds because it's like a scary character and it's a line with a look to the audience. So it's like there's interaction. Yeah, there's like I get it.
Sorry, Eric, it's clown.
But there's also like a lot of thought and planning into the moment that I'm going to do that. So it's still me going like, no, this moment will hit if I do it this way. I'm not like coming to the stage being like, this is just my humanity for you to take it.
Right.
Like
I get that.
So that's why I feel like it's whatever. I don't want to shit on.
No,
it's like if somebody does watercolors and they're like, "What do you think about my watercolor art?" I'd be like, I'm glad that you like it. I hope life is hard and it's short, and if this is a thing that fills you up.
You hate watercolor specifically or drawing?
No, I hate clowns so much more than watercolors.
But you don't love watercolors.
But can I just say I don't love watercolor. Just in general, like I'm taking drawing lessons and I want to just keep sketching. I don't even want to get into painting, but watercolor, I'm like, I'm not interested. Like hard pass.
Yeah, the paper's getting all wavy because it's wet.
Wavy, and I'm like, I don't see myself as that person behind it either. I don't want to be that person who's like created watercolor. What the fuck? I don't want that. I want to be able to sketch something that's interesting. It's a type of person.
Who is the watercolor person in your head? Because I can't envision them.
Very introverted. And I am on introverted extrovert scale. I'm a little bit more off the center towards introvert, but I'm still like I don't want to be like the full on like red blasting introvert.
Yeah.
Person that like worried about wearing a bathing suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really
is a big watercolor.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe there's something with water and bathing suit. Yeah.
I can't be free near the water. In my bathing suit, but I'll be free in my art.
She doesn't know how to swim because her hand just dips like it's trying to get the brush wet.
Never ate more than one croissant in a row. Just one is enough. How the fuck is it? Like never ate more than one pastry in their life in a row.
In a row.
It's very.
If someone like described Joe and like that was like their thing, I'd be like, there's not much to me if that's what people are noticing. Is my croissant eating?
He really curbs his appetite around delicious pastries,
and it's noticeably.
It does. Sometimes if you give yourself that barrier, like I'm not going to overindulge in a specific type of food, it can make the food taste better. Because it's like, I only get a sip. I only get a little taste of how amazing eating, a bowl of spaghetti with a giant bowl. It's like, I'll give myself a smaller serving.
And it looks better on the plate.
That's nice too. A little, setting up a nice little... a third.
Yeah.
A third.
The little one meatball.
Aren't you a single meatball? I can't really do meatballs anymore, which sucks.
Why is that?
Because they're held together with breadsticks.
You're gluten-free?
I have celiac disease.
So is there another binder?
Anymore? Like celiac people know themselves from early on. You developed it?
Did I develop it?
Like
I don't know. I found out I had it like 5 years ago. Oh. But certain foods, it's very hard to get like a celiac-friendly version of it. And for some reason, meatballs is one.
That's hard for you.
Yeah, meatballs is tough.
Because
I enjoyed them before.
Thyroid stuff. Like thyroid issues don't like gluten molecules, whatever.
Yeah.
They can destroy the thyroid gland further. A little bit of medical information.
I have no idea.
But
It's very true.
But celiac it's interesting because it's such a like violent version of like it just like eliminates all the problems that gluten-free people have, right? Like, 'cause that's like a lot more hardcore. So you were probably in a lot of pain before you found
did you
out.
bleed?
It's a disease. It's a disease. Did I bleed?
No, bleed.
I didn't. Well, sometimes I would take. Yeah, I mean,
You were in pain.
You want me to go into this?
How's your butthole?
I'll hit you.
How's your
I'll hit you with it.
I ask because I didn't get gruesome details, but a friend is so bad celiac, like they ate bread or whatever, and then like they were bleeding out.
Like you take
and stuff.
So like before I took care of it, I would just take long, powerful shits, and I would fart, and my wife would be like scared in the next room.
Yeah.
And so eventually, like I found out I had it. It was like it was right during COVID, actually, is when I realized that was what was happening. And they were like, eat gluten for like 3 more months, and then you're gonna come back, and we're gonna start you on a no gluten diet, and we'll measure your butthole circumference.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor's like, I will fuck you, and then we'll know if you're gay. Not unrelated to your gluten. I was also being treated for possibly being gay, and I wanted to forget. I wanted to have.
Talk to
There's
horrible
good
people?
clinics. There's
These
good
sound
clinics
like
out
horrible
here.
people.
You can find people
What
that
kind
have like
of horrible
multiple
anti-gay camp that you went to?
I don't know if it's necessarily
It wasn't
anti-gay. They're just
anti-gay.
trying
He
to
was-
find out if
He was telling me, I'm going to fuck you and you'll know if you like it then. That's the only way to know. It really is the only way to 100% know is to let someone fuck you.
And they saw that was a business model that
they captured a specific group of people. Anyway, so I had like a 3-month goodbye to gluten, and then since then there's been like 2 times where I've accidentally like dined out on gluten. One time was a pizza that said it was gluten-free and it wasn't. Fuck you,
liar.
Fucking DiGiorno's made me sick for like 2 weeks.
And it's DiGiorno, so you're like, this wasn't even.
It wasn't even
great.
worth it.
Yeah.
Also, your body is like reacting more violently now, right? Because it's like
Because now that once it's out of you and then you eat it, you're like, oh like you're like fucking. It's very painful. It's like you're just like a constant stomach ache, and it's like bad shits and farting and go to the bathroom a bunch.
Sucks.
It's pretty gross.
It's just a normal day
It's
in the
supposed to-
Cabello household.
It's supposed to, if you keep going, you could just power through. That's the other thing.
A lot of people do.
You could just power through, and then you get stomach cancer when you're 48. That's another option. Yeah.
Stomach, not intestine.
It's like stomach, intestine. Like
Any of
it
that.
actually doesn't like it. What it does is it like weakens everything in your gut health, so that like you're susceptible to a bunch of things.
Well, I think leaky gut starts, right? Because all the shit starts leaking into your blood.
That could be one of the things. Yeah. I didn't go like I've never gone too hard into the like what will happen if I don't do it, because that was never like.
Yeah, you're not like, let me weigh the options.
I mean, I fucking love sandwiches, but like you can have one with shitty gluten-free bread. And
Yeah.
there's really not that much except for meatballs.
Yeah.
It triggered me with meatballs, but with the exception of that, you can pretty much do most things.
Donuts are not good vegan. Vegan are fine. Gluten-free. Donuts are just you can't do it good.
I disagree.
Tell me about it.
There's a place called Modern Bread and Bagel. I used to go to the one in Woodland Hills. Now there's one in Santa Monica too. They do great gluten-free donuts.
Okay.
But the other thing is, I could be full of shit. Because I haven't had a real donut in 5 years. So what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, like
You can take a bite of it and be like,
scale.
this is revolting.
Okay.
And that could be the case.
You know what? I think I've had good gluten-free donuts.
I've had a lot of vegan donuts that are amazing, but gluten-free, I just yet to find those because
I've never had like
Love it.
anything that's vegan that tasted good. Except like
Donut Friends,
like
Have you
carrots
had,
or
have
something.
you had Donut Friends donuts? They're
the
all
basic
vegan.
vegetable, yeah.
No.
Donut Friends?
Yeah, like Donut Friend, single, only one friend. Like in Eagle Rock downtown. I think they're all over the place. But those
Nah,
are
I've never
really
done
good
it.
donuts. Like, I mean, they're just like any donuts. They're really good.
But like the only thing you're missing there is like the I guess like the cream on it is not milk. It's something else if it's
Tastes
vegan.
like milk to me, but I don't. But then I'm lactose intolerant, baby. So here's that.
Oh, you're always milkless.
Try to be.
Yeah.
Unless I'm breastfeeding.
What about lactate-free milk?
So that still has lactate. Like it just
Okay.
has less of it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I
Hey,
see.
when they do
Because we
that.
do the lactate, and then my wife will be like, because she thinks I'm lactose intolerant too. I might also be.
You might be. You
I haven't
probably
gotten
usually
tested.
have one. You have the other.
But I'll drink lactate, and then like I'll have a bite of her ice cream. She's like, "Why would you even have a bite of the ice cream?" And then the lactate, it's like, come on, you're not supposed to do anything. I'm like, no, it's still better to do lactate milk instead of regular milk and have a little bite than like, oh, well, because I'm going to have a bite of the ice cream, I'm now going to like have to do full whole milk with, no, it's like, it's just reducing. That's the thing where you can just reduce a little bit and you're better.
For sure.
I don't have lactate disease.
What a horrible name for a drink.
Lactate?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes
It
you think of
sucks.
the nipple squeezing.
If it had a nipple like top and that's how you had to drink it,
That would be-
I'm good.
You know, y'all never had kids, right? Never had breastfeeding mothers around you, like except for your own. What do I know? But maybe they're breastfeeding you till you were 14. I don't know. But
22 over
you know,
here.
you get
not
desensitized to all that pretty fast, like including men, from what I'm saying.
Lactating?
Just like the words, the fact that women are squirting milk right and left when they're breastfeeding, all that stuff. It's just it just becomes part of like just human nature. You're just trying to keep some.
Oh yeah, if
fucking-
I'm in public and some woman's
constantly.
doing it, you're just like, this is.
I
just-
feel I throw a blanket over.
And they usually throw blankets. That's
I usually carry a couple
You have
blankets
a
in
backpack
case I
full
see
of them,
someone.
yeah.
but yeah, it's weird how that changes.
I don't
Even
feel,
for dudes.
well, don't lump me in with Joe because Joe
I just don't like the word lactate.
no, Joe hates women.
not a good- yeah.
But I
That's true. And you hate the gay people.
I hate gay people,
Yeah.
but I could be.
Yeah.
I still haven't been fucked, so I don't
You
know.
didn't go back and
I
get
did.
your test
You know, I
results.
And I hate Lloyd Kaufman.
And I love him, and I think he's a great guy.
2 out of 3. Yeah, we're changing allegiances as we switch from topic to topic. I have no
People
problem.
are complicated.
I-
Okay.
yeah, they are. We all have multitudes within us.
Well, you don't because although your biome got fucked up.
You have multi dudes in you. Bumping mics.
I guess a little bump.
We are the new.
Jeff Ross,
Jeff Ross and
the other guy,
That sucks so much for
because he's good
the other
too.
guy.
Yeah, who other
He was
guy is a
good.
legend, and I can't remember his name right now.
David Tell.
There it is. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. No, I have no problem with a woman lactating. I think that's cool. Go for it.
Well, yeah. and
Milk-
I'm not
milk-
saying I
milk
have a
out of
problem with
the tit?
lactating women. I don't like lactate as a beverage name.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's okay. For you.
It's
you
bad,
hate
and
it.
women are bad. And feminism was a mistake.
It's okay. Trump's president. Anything
I can
goes.
say this now.
You're good.
Finally.
Wow, finally, you're
I had
free.
to take a 4-year
Finally.
break.
Yeah.
That was tough. We're back now.
We're back.
We're
baby.
back, baby.
And we're gonna find out what happens to this Game of Thrones ending books and. all
I
that
think
stuff.
we're gonna find out. I really do think
From
we're gonna
me.
find out. The book. I always hate you saying the book is better because whatever. It's annoying, but it is. The book is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are you into this?
250 pages into the first book.
One? Okay.
book one right
And these
now.
are fatties, right?
These are it's like an 850. It's like an
These are
850 book.
Harkonians of books.
I read Dune. Dune's like a 950 first book. 950 pages.
Jesus.
Brutal. It's like reading 3 books.
Yeah, like I can't do that.
And you're reading with your eyeballs, I assume.
So look, right over there. Those are all my books that I've read this year. I'm trying to read
Not
more.
bad.
So I've been like really getting into
Mine
For the audience, we're looking at 2 thin books, about 20 pages each.
Men
Children?
should be in charge.
Facts
I'm
don't
seeing
care about your
Blue Truck.
feelings. So that was a good one.
I'm seeing a kid's book, Little Blue Truck, and something about
Oh, come on, you're seeing some
5
good
little
stuff.
ducks.
You're seeing some Lee Child. I got into Jack Reacher. That's like the dude
Yeah.
that fucks people up.
Yeah, TV show, movies.
Yeah, but it's a book.
Dude, I just listened
Yeah.
to The
It's
Road.
a series. There's 30 books. This guy
Jeez.
won't stop writing about
Yeah.
Jack Reacher.
Just loves the guy.
He loves
so
him
much.
so much.
I just listened to The Road.
Oh yeah, it's a real pick me up.
Yeah.
We've had the debate on the show about listening to audiobooks, reading.
Does it
Oh, I have a strong take.
Go on.
To each their own.
Oh,
I guess it's not that
that
strong.
strong. It's
I'm
the
kidding.
opposite of strong.
That doesn't answer the question.
No, it's not. It's not reading.
Yes, you're correct.
And my wife says that she'll be like, I read this book, and I'm like, did you read it or did you listen to it? She's like, well, I listened to it. I'm like, then you didn't read it.
Yeah.
Reading is the hard part. You get to squint your eyes. It's slower. It's work. It's like
But it's a luxury one can afford because it takes time, as opposed to listening to audiobook. Maybe a sign of a person too busy to use their eyes to read
Which
a book.
is fine.
Not fine. I'm not saying it's not fine in the sense of like one is better than the other, but I'm saying it's like, yes, one who is reading with their eyeballs is performing diligent and hard act of, but it's such a consuming act that to really keep concentrated attention, you have to do nothing else. But a person who is listening, they're probably doing other things in life. And so
Starting a Fortune 500 company.
most likely.
Or something like that.
They're constantly listening to audiobooks.
No, I agree. I think there's great benefits to listening to an audiobook, but it's categorically not reading.
Yeah.
I have no judgment on either.
I always clarify that I listen to a book because I have no problems with admitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people will say, like, what? So that means blind people can't read? And you're like, no, they can't.
Who are these people?
They can still.
Who are these people?
Can they
that are
not
hanging
drive either, Joe?
Actually, they can. They actually can do that. But
in San
They can
Francisco,
drive?
they can. You know,
Blind people can drive?
they can drive.
How?
They
Well, not
get
well.
in the car. Yeah. I'm just saying they can't read. Like
They
there's
physically
no getting,
cannot read. Yes.
Yeah, but they could drive. What is this?
Well, it can't. If it's like an armless, I was gonna say an armless person can't juggle, but that's not true. They could juggle with their feet. We had a guy that came to our school that had no arms, and he could play guitar with his toes, and he like played us a little song. And it was cool.
That was like they paid him $1,000 out of the budget, their yearly budget to have this guy come.
I don't know why they did. It was like one of the. It was like I can't remember if it was. I can't remember why, but it was at our super dance.
The message was you can do anything if you put your mind to it, right?
The message you can do. The message you can do anything, and that anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But that's another phrase that people use where sometimes I'm
not
like,
necessarily true.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Heard. Psychologically, it's not
exactly.
It's
because
not people have different
true.
windows of tolerance.
Yeah.
So if some experience is upsetting them so much that it's exceeding their window of tolerance, it actually does traumatize.
Yeah, it does not make you stronger.
I think it is. I think it is most of the time true, but it is not always true.
I like to use that phrase, but there's always like a caveat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the guy with no arms playing the song and being like, see, kids, you can do anything. And the kids are like, okay, and you chose that? You can do anything, and this is what you do?
Was it a good song?
I don't remember. It was
like Hey Ya, his rendition of Hey Ya or something.
Boom, 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 boom.
Did you guys ever watch Flight of the Phoenix? And they're building an airplane in the middle of the desert, and they start singing Hey Ya.
No.
It's really bad. It's so bad it's good. So, Flight of the Phoenix.
Is it like a doc or is it a movie?
It's a movie.
It's a fiction movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the actors are there and they're like hammering, and then one of them's like looking at the other like, "Oh, you hammered to the beat," and then it's like ding ding, and then they're like, "Hey, yeah."
Sometimes you just gotta take the job. Josh Brolin, I listened to him talk about taking the movie Hollow Man. And he's like, I got this movie because the 20 actors that they wanted in front of me all said, fuck no.
Yeah.
This movie sucks. Hollow Man is a hilarious movie. Have you guys seen Hollow Man?
I haven't seen it in a while.
I have never seen it.
Okay.
You can spoil it for me.
Invisible Bacon.
It's Invisible Bacon. Kevin Bacon is invisible.
Ooh.
And
is that a good thing?
he's like a guy. He's a normal guy for the first half of the movie.
Totally visible.
Totally visible. You see him, he's
100%.
walking around, and then he becomes invisible. He's like, now I'm a rapist murderer. Like, he just becomes a horrible person
That
makes
sounds
him
nice.
go
as soon as
crazy.
he's invisible. And then he dies like 8 times at the end. That's the part I remember. He keeps coming back because he's
the villain or he's the
villain.
Yeah, because like the thing getting invisible, made him go crazy.
Yeah, now
I can see that invisibility.
It's basically just the Invisible Man story, I guess.
It's permanent invisibility though. Like he can't like choose to come back. He's just forever.
Oh, right. Well, so was Invisible Man. I don't think he had any choice.
I never saw Invisible Man, so I can't.
Yeah.
We had a long conversation about it in one of our Patreon episodes about my connection to
the Invisible Man.
How she was invisible at one point. Ghost Dad, another Invisible Guy movie. Bill Cosby. Actually,
Ghost Dad.
People don't want to talk about Bill Cosby.
I saw.
You can now. It's been 4 years that you were keeping quiet, but now you can.
That's true. Yeah,
your favorite actor.
That's true. We can talk about Cosby again.
Cosby's back.
Yeah, Cosby's back.
Cosby's out of jail. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Cosby is criminally speaking not guilty.
There you go.
I don't think he's not guilty as a man.
Clip it.
But criminally speaking, he is as innocent as he's right. He's as right as rain, according to the law.
Got it.
Why am I not surprised?
Insane.
Yeah, what's he up to?
Well, he was doing like
because you hang out with him.
he was we're close. He was doing like a tour. He was
my
like
God.
He was touring. He's doing the podcast after you guys. I was gonna have him be the fourth.
He's gonna do this, then he's gonna be on Schultz.
He's doing Schultz.
The Nelk brothers or whatever.
I don't know the Nelk brothers.
I think that's the Nelk boys.
I don't know Nelk.
They just interviewed Netanyahu.
Oh, okay.
Shout out.
Yeah,
fan of the show.
We've been trying to get Netanyahu.
Is he free?
The thing is, shut up, I love it.
I call him Yahoo.
This guy doesn't like a thing.
He has a strong take on the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Just have him on.
Rocky 5. It's all Rocky 5.
That would be hard if you're like a politician. You really can't go on like a podcast and not talk about that.
About it.
You can't just do like a one-off where you're like, you know what, this podcast we just talk about gobstoppers for an hour.
Yeah.
Something's gonna slip. Some take on Gaza is gonna slip.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
He says Gaza stoppers.
You're like,
sorry.
Yeah. Accidentally
no, we
gives
said
away.
we wouldn't. We said we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'll be careful.
I wanted to tell you guys about the Bacon brothers. Do you know the Bacon brothers?
The Kevins?
It's not. Well, they're both.
They're both not
They're
Kevin.
both Kevin Bacon.
Would have been great if they were both Kevins, but no, they're not.
I don't even know. I don't remember the brother's name, but he's got an older brother who, they go around and they play music. And so we saw him somewhere in Delaware, like Fenwick Island. And it was like a little amphitheater, maybe like 1,000 people were there. Only people that are there because Kevin Bacon's in nobody knows a Bacon Brothers song.
Yeah.
And his
Name
brother
your 5 favorite Bacon Brothers songs, everybody.
His brother's the most depressed dude in the world.
Did he admit that?
No, it's apparent.
Hey everybody, I'm
so,
Robert Bacon, the most depressed man in the world.
So sad.
Wow.
And then Kevin Bacon is a really upbeat, fun guy. It's pretty apparent which one is a multi-millionaire with a successful acting career, and which one was a struggling musician for 4 decades.
Yeah, he does county fairs now.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. Like literally, there's a song where they don't say who wrote what song, but there's one song where it's like, everybody clap your hands because life is good. Like literally, that's the song. And it's just Kevin Bacon singing that one, and then his brother's singing songs where he's like, the old dusty road winds into death. I look at my wife and I say, at least you're here. Like just the fucking saddest
Question
shit.
to you, Eric. What's the chicken? Where's the chicken? Where's the egg? Like, do you think Kevin is successful because he's such a bright and happy man, or he's so bright and happy because he's so successful?
The vibe I get is that they probably have personalities. You know, your personality does shape the path you take in life, but he's certainly happier than he would be being a super rich dude in Hollywood.
What is your take on that, Joe?
I think there's something to that. That's maybe his inherent being a jolly fellow made him more successful.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely something to that.
That's like a line in Bull Durham where it's like the world is built for people who lack self-awareness. Like it's an easier trip.
Although you might be self-aware, but you don't need to spend time being so self-aware if you're just so joyful and everybody is magnetically like attracted to you. Like, you know, I learned from reading about raising children and whatnot that they all come with 3 different temperaments. Everybody comes into the world. And after that, personality is shaped. And you can't help the temperament. Temperament is what it is. And hopefully your parents and the world around you, your educators, help you to not spiral if you happen to be the difficult temperament. But if you happen to be easy temperament or even slow to warm up temperament, you'll probably be okay. Like, it's harder to fuck you up if you're easy temperament person. Yeah.
So temperament, and what were the 3? There was easy, difficult.
So easy, which is like clearly my son. It's insane. Slow to warm up, which is probably me, and I see my daughter is that. And difficult, which I know a couple of kids who are that, but I haven't
What's
been
like
blessed.
the difficult?
So difficult means low tolerance for any external like facts that upset them. So low tolerance, like, and big reaction. So small things make them have huge reactions. It starts from like early days. And then because parents, when they try to deal with that, it's hard to meet the needs of this child because they have such high expectations of how everything should be a certain way. And it doesn't mean that they're autistic or anything. Like they're neurotypical. It's just the temperament. So because of that, they start quickly forming this idea that the world is against them, these people, just naturally. Just from the fact that they want things to be a certain way. They get easily unhappy, even in the presence of happy people surrounding them. They're just always grumpy, kind of unprovoked. And it's a temperament. They're born with it. It's their, like, who knows what, serotonin or whatever is happening. But it's not an illness. It's just one of the 3 typical temperaments you'll see.
Is it possible to have a difficult temperament and a happy personality?
It sounds like not.
Okay.
It sounds like you can help difficult temperament to be more adjusted in the world as they grow up and develop and become human beings, so that they have tools, right, to deal with that. But overall, they struggle more than the easy person. And even slow to warm up. Slow to warm up basically means they have to take in the information, like they have to take an environment before they feel comfortable to proceed and act, which my daughter is exactly that. Like she just needs to be held, whatever. She's 3 years old, but like she needs space to kind of like acquaint with like new stimuli, but then she's fine and functions at the high capacity. But my son, who's 14 months only, but you just see the difference. He will go to any stranger and start just laughing and clapping and be like, bro, let's starts dancing. Like, anybody starts
I'm going to try it. I'm going to walk up to like some dude at the bookstore.
Yes. You know what I mean? Like stranger danger, it's going to be the craziest thing to teach him.
Yeah.
He particularly loves like bearded man. Maybe because his dad is bearded man, but like he would just sit on any stranger's lap. Like, And so today at a playground, some guy was like some underslept dad was like wiping his hands together like from sand, and my son thought the guy's clapping. He just walked over and he was just like, bro, we're rocking. What are we doing? He was just like always laughing.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, he's gonna be a musician. I'm like, his problem is gonna be like he's gonna be probably like liking to party too much. Like that's his future. Right. He's gonna love to party.
He loves to party now.
Yeah, he loves to party already.
Yeah.
He'll be the happy musician bacon brother.
I hope so, but you know what I mean? I mean, to me, I'm like, but this is maybe the personality that tends to overindulge. Don't you think? Maybe.
Could be, yeah.
Could be.
Or sometimes those people, they just have, they already have it. So they're like, I don't.
It's hard to tell what leads to overindulgence. Like sometimes I feel like it can be like a dearth of that, to use a big word. Yeah. And it's like you start to use drugs to fill in the happiness that you can't generate yourself,
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know.
Probably going around. hard to tell, right? You're already feeling good, so you want more of that, or you're seeking external source for your well-being.
Yeah, you want to be like Kevin.
This is how you make sure none of your kids abuse drugs. At the age of 13, you do a family movie night and you watch Requiem for a Dream.
Great. I'm ready to do it now. Joe was pitching for my 3-year-old to watch Cannibal Holocaust.
That's right. Yeah.
Sooner than that.
It's a good one.
But what's the benefit beyond just you think it's a good movie that a 3-year-old should see?
What's the benefit?
What's the benefit?
That's an interesting question.
It's
a good time.
World cinema.
No, I'm saying, me and my wife had talked about it. We're like, we don't want our kid to struggle with drug addiction. Like, how do we impart that without being like that? They're just going to do the opposite of what their parents say. So what you do is you just put on the movie Requiem for a Dream, and you just form that as like their association with heroin.
And that's true. I was afraid of like drugs, of heroin, because I saw like a anti-heroin like movie with like at age 10, and I was really afraid of needles and drugs just around me for a while. And now look at me.
Shot up before the show.
But the problem, I think the problem was that I was so uneducated about drugs that I thought everything is drugs, including like in the sense that like they're all equal.
Yeah.
Like psychedelics and marijuana. Like for a long, it took me like my husband to mansplain to me how everything works. No, to like help me hold my hand.
No, those days are over.
Those days are done.
Trump's president. We can say that. No,
he Trump-splained it to you.
Yeah, no. So to hold my hand as as I've experienced drugs.
Yeah,
I should. Anybody should. Most people should. Otherwise, they will, sink in the minutia of daily living.
Yeah. Well, heroin's the scariest one, period. Like if
heroin is a little scary.
Here's a tray of drugs. Like, do you want the needle one? You're like, yeah, don't go with the needle one.
I'm scared of. I've never done anything. I've never done a needle. I've never done anything up my nose. But I've done like mushrooms and weed, and that's. But I also shouldn't. I'm not going to do them anymore because I don't react well. Yeah. I get very I start to have conversations about. Like people I've known, like I'd be sitting next to like my brother, and I'll be like, I don't really know him, and he doesn't really know me. We're just strangers when you really think about it. Like I have dark, fucked up thoughts.
Though.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I did mushrooms. I went to a Blink-182 concert, and my friend gave me gummies. And then the song "Aliens Exist" came on. Are you guys Blink fans?
They do.
The song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's Tom DeLonge singing, and they had these green strobe lights coming out over the crowd, and I was just like, yeah, I could do mushrooms more. This was that was the
that sounds like ecstasy.
That was the experience that I wanted.
Ecstasy experience to me, like the way you describe it.
Yeah,
because I don't know how much was in that, and it feels like maybe a mushroom trip would be slightly different context, set, and setting and amount for you to fully be like. I done mushrooms. I don't think this is for me. You know what I mean? Because it's not paranoid like experience that only ends up in paranoia. Like paranoia can be
usually the start.
Yeah, it could be a start. Like it could be part of the trip.
Yeah.
But you usually like come out a changed-ish brain. With like positive. I feel like. Processing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think what I liked about it, and the times I've had like good drug experiences have been I'm with people that I love, but I'm watching something that I'm focusing on. Like a movie, I remember like I did like a light show one time when I was in college that was really fun. Same friend I was at the Blink concert with. And it's like when I have like a place to like focus my energy and then I'm adding something to it, it's fun. But if I'm just like doing drugs and just sitting in a basement, I want to fucking kill myself.
That's the setting of it. That's you talking about setting, how the setting will affect
Yeah.
But also, I would say for me, anytime I've done like mushroom trips, intentional with like good amount of the stuff, I would say I'd be like, I'm going into it because I need to learn from mushrooms, like what's up with that, and the mushrooms would always be like. Bitch, this is not about that at all. Like you coming in here thinking this is where you're going to learn this is not about that. Like, we're going to take you on a completely different
Yeah,
journey.
you don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose, and you're going to learn more from what we have to for you. Clip that. So
Clip it.
yeah, because
Clipped.
but if you take a little bit of mushrooms, I feel like you can ask those questions, and then maybe you'll get some feelings, like subconscious feelings, come up about that. But I think the more powerful trips are more powerful.
Yeah.
Want to do them
Well,
right now?
not gonna get a better intro than that. I brought something for you guys. Well, we're at time.
Great.
We've done our hour.
Our obligated hour.
Contractually, you swore. We did a blood oath
I
last
gave you
time I did your
minimum an
podcast.
hour, yeah.
Do you guys want to plug anything, like where people can find you to support podcasts
Do it
or
up,
personal
Joe.
stuff?
Well, before we go, I do want to get that clinic, the information of that.
Yeah, I'll get that to you.
I do need that. We are Shut Up, I Love It. We're an electro-funk band out of Nebraska. Oh, yeah. Well, Nebraska, Oregon. No, Shut Up, I Love It. It's a podcast where we bring on a guest to talk about something they love that is otherwise hated, misunderstood, unknown.
Mandela affected, you name it.
Canceled.
Anything doesn't get enough love.
Maybe Cosby. Someone can bring Cosby.
Somebody, yeah.
Cosby's.
But yeah, go check it out. iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. We also got a Patreon, so you could check that out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a great time. Got some great apps with you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
If I had said I love Cosby, I'd like to come on your show, and like recent Cosby, like his new stand-up act that he's taking on the road.
A couple years ago, we couldn't do it.
This is the
Now?
time. Clip it.
We can do it.
It's now podcasts rule the world. You can pretty much do
God.
whatever you want and find at least 10,000 people that are like, hell yeah, Cosby's crushing it right now.
Well, to answer that honestly, though, for the right guess, like you, I would trust that you would have a take.
I want
If
to
it was
hear
like a random person or maybe someone who, I don't know, you're just like, I don't know what your take is going to be, or if you're going to like troll or something.
Yeah.
Then no. So I think it's all about the person.
All right. Well, in the next episode, I'll finally get to share my love.
Yahoo already claimed Cosby, though. Netanyahu's coming on.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yahoo,
That's one thing he agreed to talk about.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Personal friends, apparently.
All right. Well, next time.
Next time.
Enough time will pass so we could be Cosby too.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to be around forever.
But yeah, that's it. Shut up. I love it.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate having you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And be kind to each other.
Well, I'm going to cut it before that. That's not making it.